Hi everyone, I'm Sonam and I have a bunch of these wooden spoons that I have collected over last year. Every time I order something online, they give us these wooden spoons. I think it's an attempt to reduce the use of plastic spoons. Anyways, I just use my washable steel spoons and I have collected all these for my future artworks. I have this tiny triangular canvas that I ordered from Amazon. It's from Canvasify. I have planned to stick these spoons on this canvas in the shape of a flower because I think flowers are the easiest thing to make and they always look good. I am a big time hoarder. I see most things as a potential art supply. Anytime I see anything that can be used in my artworks, I just collect them in my cabinets. But the problem is that I'm also a very lazy person. So whatever I collect mostly just stays there and it clutters my room. I am going to move to a new house soon and I was going through all my stuff and I found these. By the way, these are not all my spoons. Some were given to me by my sister and some I received from my friends. When they came to know that I have been collecting these spoons and I'm planning to make some artwork with these, they just started collecting them too and gave them all to me. Aren't they so sweet? Now I have two size of spoons, so I'm planning to make a two-layer flower. I might ruin my scissors for this, but it's okay. Sometimes great art requires sacrifices, and mediocre art does too. After trying different arrangements, I have decided which one I like most. Now I'm going to stick these spoons on this canvas using Fevibond. Fevibond is a very strong glue. You can use hot glue gun for this, but I don't have one at home and honestly I'm kind of scared of it that I'm going to hurt myself. So I'm going to trust my old friend Fevibond. I have used Fevibond in many artworks like this and they still stand strong. It's all set. I'm just going to let it dry. I'm going to press it at some intervals so that it sticks perfectly. I have these plastic gems. I'm going to stick one at the center of this flower. Although it already has glue at the bottom of it, but I'm still going to use Fevibond to give it extra strength. I'm going to let it dry for a couple of hours before I move to the next step. Now it's completely dry. Now I'm going to cover all this with Camlin Artist Gesso. I'm using it as a primer so that it gets easier to color. So my canvas is drying and in the meantime let's think about what we are going to do with these handles. I tried different arrangements but I couldn't get a satisfactory result. When I arranged them in a row, it kind of looked like a fence, but I didn't know how to proceed with that. So I just went simple. I just arranged them vertically in a straight row, and now I'll just simply paint something on it. I have this wedding card. It's made of a fabric like material stuck on a thick paper. It's red and it's shiny and I think it will provide a very nice color and texture contrast to my wooden spoon sticks. After I have arranged them satisfactorily, I'm just going to pick them up one by one very carefully and then stick them again on that same spot using my trusted Fevibond. This is all done. Now I'm going to cover my canvas with a second layer of gesso. Now our canvas is primed and it's nicely dry. Now I'm going to color it using acrylic colors. I'm going to apply acrylic color using brush and then spray some water on it to have that nice diffuse watercolory look. Okay, the first layer is done. Look at the pond we have created at the center. As usual, I sprayed too much water, but it was so much fun. I just couldn't resist myself. I just love how the color is moved by the spray. Now we will just let it dry because if we continue right now, the color is wet and it will just mix all over and will create a very muddy look. While we are waiting for it to dry, let's work a little on our second setup. On this setup, I am going to paint a landscape. First, I'm going to paint the silhouette of a landscape using gesso and later I'm going to color it. I didn't use reference for this, so it looks like most of my landscapes, two mountains, a lake and trees on the side. For the next time, I'll think of something different. So our first layer is dry. I'm just going to apply the green color on the background and then spray water to create a drippy look. I got some green on my petals, but it's okay, we can fix it later. Now we have to wait for it to dry and then we'll work on the details. The canvas is completely dry. Now I'm going to create some details with orange color at the outermost corner of the petals. Then I'm going to apply some yellow color at the innermost corner of the petals. Then I created some more details with red color at the outermost corner of the petals. While creating these details, I am making sure that the texture that we created in the beginning are not lost. Then I applied white color at the center and colored the gem green. The background at the innermost corners of the flowers was not colored properly because we were using a very big flat brush and it couldn't reach there. So I colored those portions using a very thin brush to give it a nicer finishing. Now the background was looking a little bit plain to me. So I diluted some white acrylic paint and then I covered my flower with a rough page and then added some splashes to the background. I'm calling it complete, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below if you like this artwork. But we are not finished here. We still have to complete our second artwork. Honestly, I did not have much hope for it, but it turned out quite good, in my opinion. Since I had applied gesso in the background, the colors turned out really good. I even painted tiny mama swan and baby swan in the lake. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it and I hope I have inspired you to look around and find unconventional things to make artwork with. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you'd like to watch more videos like this. And very soon I'm going to post one more video like this because I have prepared one more canvas and I still have to paint it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye bye.